The top dog, I know these niggas all want my position. Cause I'm putting up numbers like a statistician. The king back like LeBron when he returned to Cleveland. Time to spread the bag around, make sure we all eatin'. Heard some niggas think they got us, guess we all even.
21-year-old salon owner murdered in her own shop over the weekend. Tonight, we learned that she was afraid for her life. WMAR2 News' Abby Isaacs explains what court documents show. Abby.
Megan, 12 days before she was shot in the head at her beauty shop, Destiny Harrison filed charges against a couple who she said beat her and stole from her. Tonight, her grieving family is calling for justice.
She was my heart. All of us love her greatly. Just can't believe it.
A new mother, a loving daughter and niece, a beloved business owner.
Wonderful girl, entrepreneur, a go-getter. As you can see, she built this from the ground up.
Shot and killed in her Southeast Baltimore beauty salon Saturday evening.
Unbelievable. Some evil soul would do something like this.
Police say someone walked into Madame D Beauty Bar and shot 21-year-old Destiny Harrison in the head.
No respect for women whatsoever. To do this to a defenseless young lady who doesn't harm anyone, love everyone, it's senseless.
Just 12 days before her murder, Harrison said she was attacked in her salon when she confronted burglars. She wrote in a complaint that she found her neighbors inside, stealing hair bundles that she sells. When she tried to stop them, the couple beat her and took off with $3,000 worth of merchandise. She wrote, quote, "I'm scared for my life and business," end quote. They're now charged with assault, theft, and burglary. Police have not arrested anyone for her murder. They say there were other people inside at the time of the shooting and hope someone comes forward with information. Her family echoes that plea.
Somebody gotta know something. Please come forward. You need to get these demonic souls here. They need to pay for their crime. There's no doubt about that. In the name of Jesus, there's no doubt.
Destiny's mother has set up a GoFundMe page to help with funeral expenses. We have that link on our website, WMAR2news.com.
Her neighbors, this is a very unfortunate situation. So she knew who the people were, and she already written she was scared for her life and her business, and here it is, she has lost her life to the very thing that she was fearful of. Some may wonder, maybe we should have businesses in better neighborhoods. But here's the thing, better neighborhoods cost more money. And when you're starting off, you're trying to do the best that you can with the resources that you have. This woman had a bright future ahead of her. She is somebody's niece, daughter, granddaughter, mother, baby mother. The list goes on. She's someone's relative and was taken away and snatched out of her lifetime at a very young age. I mean, she was doing well. At 21 to open a business, that's a big deal. You're only 3 years out of high school. That's a huge deal. So she had her head on straight. She was about her business, being a young mother. And here these punks come and take her life. Nothing is really worth a life outside of self-defense. Outside of self-defense or defending someone, nothing is worth a life. Damn sure not no strand of hair. I don't care how silky, curly, wavy, or otherwise. But see, the thing that's very painful about all of this is we are constantly yelling Black Lives Matter. But do they? Do they matter to us? That's who it needs to matter to. More than anybody. I've said this before and I'm saying it again. See, the problem is we want outside validation. And could it be because we lack the inner validation? Yeah. But we need to do the work to get there. At this point, we cannot keep using excuses. Things have happened to us in our history, but it wasn't meant to drag forward on and on. We can't forget it. No one's saying forget it. No one's saying shove it in the closet. No one's saying belittle it because it happened. But we've got to stop using excuses. We got to stop using slavery as an excuse. We got to stop using my mama, my daddy, my this, my that, my third. Because we got to understand everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a life path. What they do and do not do, they will suffer the consequences of. You might not understand it. You may never get understanding. Your best option is to work on you, because we don't have all the answers. We don't know why people do what they do. They're incapable. They're broken. It's many reasons. We can go down the list. But when will we begin to look inward and start doing the self-work? We need to start doing the self-work and gaining self-worth. We need to go back to the village mentality. We need to be our brother's keeper. We need to stop using this no snitch guideline for everything. It doesn't apply to everything. It applies now. If your punk ass is out doing wrong and it's you, Tanya, and Tania, and David, y'all all out doing wrong, you ain't got no business stitching on them. You're just as guilty. But when it comes to seeing someone or seeing something and you can prevent something and help somebody out, you tell. We need to be keeping our eyes open. I don't care if you have to do it anonymous or however you want to do it. Find a rare payphone somewhere and call. Whatever you gotta do. Notice I said rare. They got one at the hospital at Beaumont. But anyway, I don't know what you gotta do. But we have to get rid of this ignorance and this cancer that's eating away at our community. The things that we're doing is not working. We're constantly living in insanity. We're sitting up and we're outraged about the wrong things. Listen, you don't have to be outraged. You just have to put forth action. That's it. If I see something, I'm telling. Period. I'm not necessarily going to get my phone out at every incident and all that. Like I said, by the time I fumble and mumble with it, it's going to be over anyway. But I'm not going to let something that I know slide past when it can help somebody. We are here to be of service. We are here to learn and to pass on our knowledge and help one another. And we're failing in a lot of those categories. So let's stop looking outward for people to do what we need to be doing. We are held accountable for our brothers and sisters, for our race. And the quicker we realize that it's not an outer thing, but it's an inner thing, and we need to do the work, the better off we'll be. This is for us and no one else. And if we refuse to accept that, then I don't know. But I will ask you to go ahead and sound off in the comments for me.